So Jasmine told Mama D, you text her saying you'll give her more money if she gives you more.
What? Come on, dog. Like, I don't be around that. I don't even come to your door because you come to the door naked.
What the going on? You stuttering. You want to talk about she come to the door naked. Like, oh, she do? Oh, you just now bringing that up now that something's been brought up? Like, bro, I'm hearing a lot of excuses. I should be hearing the bitches lying. Just keep it up. The end of the day, for real, like, what the
All that nigga got time for. You still dragging me all this time, got me back in court, wasting money. I'm constantly always giving you extra money. Jasmine is back up on 10 trying to ruin my life. You're single, you don't have a man, and you're miserable.
A friend of Rashida, Tina, came into her shop and asked about Kirk and Jasmine as she was busy organizing merchandise. Tina asked, her eyes brimming with curiosity. With a moan, Rashida looked up from her work to see that it was all over social media. Unable to comprehend that she was getting compensated to show off her figure, Tina shook her head. Rashida responded to her. The surface is filled with anger. Does Kirk's treatment of her like a model and his suggestion that he would pay her more if she appeared more often disturb you? Tina, how does that affect your relationship? Rashida clenched her jaw and remarked, of course it bothers me, as she looked through the latest rumors on her phone. It's rude that he is spouting money about like it's nothing when we have a family. Rashida went through a range of, I can't ignore this. He needs to understand how it affects us. I have to confront him out of anger and desperation. Tina nodded in agreement as Rashida waited at home later that night, adding, you deserve to know the truth. A notification rang on her phone. She couldn't help but notice how Kirk's casual entry contrasted with her worry. Hey, sweetie, how are you? You appear tense, Kirk said, not knowing. The approaching storm, Rashida took a big breath. Jasmine is crossing her arms, and we need to talk about it. You're allegedly paying her to reveal her body. Kirk's brows furrowed, displaying defensiveness, but it's only business. As Rashida put it, it feels more like you're crossing a line. Her goal is to make a name for herself in the business sector. What happened to loyalty? Kirk sighed in a moment of understanding. He had his face turned down. You see, I didn't want it to come to this, but she has something to contribute, so I'm just giving her support. Rashida shook her head, feeling the weight of his words, which objectified her despite being supportive. What message is that giving our kids? Kirk's expression shifted as he absorbed her words. I'll talk to her and put things right. I'm sorry. That's not how I thought about it. Rashida softened slightly yet remained firm. We need you to protect our family, not just talk. Kirk acknowledged the seriousness of the situation with a nod. You're right. Tension subsided as they stood there, but the path ahead was challenging. I will put things right between us. Rashida was determined to defend their family, even though she knew it would take time to rebuild trust.
I had a conversation with Kirk and Rashida.
Oh boy, okay.
She brought up, the defects case with Cannon because he's been tardy a lot. And I'm just like, you haven't been concerned about anything in years. This is my first time ever hearing from you,
So
actually.
she wants to bring up all the negativity as opposed to taking control and being a real stepmother.
Right. Make that make sense. Kirk did what he did, and it is Kirk's son. However, you decided to stay with this man, and y'all are still married. At the end of the day, y'all have a partnership. So I feel like it's only right for both of y'all to step up and spend some time with our son. And then Kirk was trying to say that I answered the door in my birthday suit.
You don't even want that man no more. You have told me that specifically. That is old news.
Exactly.
While noting the horrific nature of the tragedy, celebrities and reality stars expressed their happiness that Kai was safe and offered prayers for a speedy recovery, along with words of positivism and support. Others provided encouragement and support by sharing their own personal stories of car crashes. Although Kai was fortunate to escape, many people found solace in the wreck's images, which served as a reminder of how quickly life can change and how short it is. With quite minor injuries, many people who watched Rashida's journey on reality TV and social media found the wreckage to be a devastating reminder of how much worse things could have been. Since Kay's openness about her family has made her fans feel connected, this incident is particularly painful because during the love outpouring, inquiries about Kay's location and the circumstances of the tragedy appeared. There are still some questions. Rashida had chosen to keep the information private in order to put her son's welfare ahead of offering an explanation for the crash's circumstances. Thus, there were still unanswered questions regarding what had transpired that day. The uncertainty created a space for speculation, but the most crucial fact was still there. Despite the shocking sight of the wrecked car, Rashida and Kirk were more relieved that Kai would be okay than they were first afraid. She described how it felt like supernatural intervention to leave such a terrible collision in her article. Rashida and Kirk had a powerful rush of relief and worry when they first saw Kay's car as he began his recuperation. Rashida claimed that faith was crucial in helping her cope with this near-tragic event. Both physical and mental rehabilitation will be necessary during the journey because the trauma of such a near-death experience can last long after the physical wounds have healed. It can take him a while to fully understand what happened since healing from an accident like this involves more than simply getting over a limp or wounds. It also involves coping with the psychological effects of having experienced something so horrific. Sharing this very personal and horrific story that Rashida has identified with, Rashida's supporters are hopeful that Kay's strong network of friends and family will be essential in his recovery. Many people believe that her transparency strengthens her relationship with her loyal fans. As the family copes with the accident and Kay's gradual recovery, her message is a powerful reminder of the unpredictability of life and the need to cherish those you love. It's clear that she values Kay's life. It's still unclear what caused the crash. Was it an anomalous incident caused by inclement weather or a condition of the road that the Frost family has not noticed? Released additional data. Although many individuals are still grappling with the horrifying reality of how close Kai came to danger, they have chosen to focus on Kay's recovery instead. The information may come later, but for now, they want to move on and be grateful. Rashida's people, who have supported her through life's ups and downs, are relieved and supportive of the family. As Kai recovers, the Frost family story has resonated with many people, urging them to treasure their loved ones and never take life for granted. Her support of her son during his recovery demonstrates her tenacity, and this incident has undoubtedly improved the family's relationship by serving as a reminder of their combined strength. As the prayers and love continue to pour in, fans will surely be returning for further information. The condition of this horrific event has brought to light the depth of Rashida and Kirk's faith and family values, which have always been at the heart of their public personalities, even though the emotional scars from such a near disaster may take time to heal. A supporting network of friends, co-workers, and fans will likely remain by Kai and his family's side as they process the incident in the days and weeks to come. Is still alive and is receiving treatment. Is a present they will always treasure. The affection and encouragement they have received will undoubtedly give them bravery in the days ahead, and Kay's story serves as a powerful reminder of how fleeting life is.